Go ahead.
Me too!
Oh, hi! I didn't see you there again. I'm EJ Reilly. Welcome to Happy Fun Time Cook Hour. And today we're going to be cooking a few different things. We have chicken flavored ramen, Hot Pockets, and personal pan pizza. Let's start with the ramen. Ramen's usually very simple to make, but today we're going to do a little quicker. Usually you boil water and then put it inside ramen. Today we're going to do it the other way around. Let's pour the water into the center of the ramen, about halfway. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. Make sure the bottom of your ramen isn't leaking. There we go. Let's see how it turned out. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Now, since this isn't the generic way of making ramen, we may need to add some cold water to it, so let's do that now. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pour a little bit of the hot water out. Pardon my language. And we're going to pour some hot water out. We're going to add some cold water. We're going to pour some of that water out, and then we're going to add a little more cold water. And see what this does? This is replacing all the hot water with cold water, making the ramen less hotter and more colder. Let's see how it turned out. Delicious. A little hard still, but delicious. Let's move on to the Hot Pockets. Let's start with the Hot Pockets. Now, a Hot Pocket is a pretty basic, generic food item that we can find at any grocery store. But what's really in a Hot Pocket? Here's the center of a Hot Pocket. It's frozen Philly steak and cheese we have here. Now, typically we'd show you how to do one Hot Pocket at a time, but today we have some pretty hungry fellas in the studio, so we're going to do 2 at a time. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to set our Hot Pockets down. If you had cardboard covers, you put them around them. You put them inside of the microwave with the Hot Pockets. You put the cardboard inside of the microwave with the Hot Pockets. But we're not doing that today because these are soft baked Hot Pockets. So we're going to put one paper towel over top of them in case they explode, because I did cut it in half. In case they explode, they won't go over the interior of the microwave. Do you understand? Good. Let's go ahead and put these in. Now, still got our ramen mess. Now, when you're doing one Hot Pocket, you'd want 2 minutes, but since we have 2 now, we're going to do 3 minutes. While that's finishing up, let's get started on our pizza. We're going to want to preheat the oven to about 400 degrees, and it'll take maybe 20 minutes for our pizza, so if we start this now, we won't have to wait 15 minutes for the oven to preheat. Let's see how our Hot Pockets turned out. Delicious. Now that our Hot Pockets are done, let's get started on the pizza. First thing we're going to do is we're going to unwrap the pizza. Now, as you can see, there's a big piece of cardboard on the bottom. We're not going to want to cook that in the oven, are we? Today we're cooking a thin crust tomato pizza. It's got tomato sauce, cheese, and tomatoes. Now that our oven's preheated, let's put the pizza in. Now, the one thing we have to be careful of is that we don't put the cardboard in!
Don't put the cardboard in.
that's all the time we have for EJ's Happy Fun Time Cook Hour. I'm your host, EJ Reilly. Thanks so much for joining me.